You haven't seen it yet. You didn't do your homework.
I haven't had time.
Me and Frank watched about the first 4 episodes of Daredevil on Netflix. And trying to go spoiler free because Ian's here. It hit the expectations I had and went a little bit further than others in terms of talk about slow burn. When you have 13 episodes, this isn't a 2-hour movie. You can really give it time to establish your characters, flesh it out.
I mean, that's what I've heard. I mean, I haven't heard anything but good things about it since.
Very well casted. Well cast. I'm going to bring it up right now because I don't know. Besides Charlie Cox, the lead, very good in the lead.
I can only imagine D'Onofrio's got to be fantastic as Kingpin.
Yeah, not exactly. He's the Kingpin. I guess the Kingpin's never a character that. Obviously, there's a few big arcs with him, but I think they had more freedom to do a little bit more what they wanted him. But he's the Kingpin.
Yeah,
I mean he's diabolical.
Sure,
but they gave him, I guess, more a human side as well. You know, like which you have to if it's a 13 episode arc.
Yeah, it can't be a one-sided villain.
And in spoilers, he doesn't even show up until like the end of like the 3rd episode. So it's like
I kind of figured that he might not.
So they're giving it time to go. The actor who plays Foggy Nelson, outstanding. Very funny. The chemistry between him and Charlie Cox. I think is it Eldon Henson? I believe it's someone will correct me. Very good. The humor's there. The action. It's hard to be quote unquote realistic when you're doing a superhero movie, but then again, this isn't really a superhero. This is just a gymnast / martial artist.
It's a vigilante.
It's as good as you're going to get in this sort of genre in terms of realism. These are not clean. You duck one punch, I punch you. This is brawling. This is you're going to get fucked up. If you decide to do this in real life, you're not coming back, free. You're going to get bruised. You're going to get battered. You see that from the first episode on. You get hurt.
Right.
Doesn't mean you can't beat up people, but it's not going to be easy. Mm-hmm. Like, it's interesting about this series is that when Daredevil beats up a guy, he doesn't necessarily stay down. He gets up again, which is what would happen in real life, and again. And so it's like, holy shit, this is like watching a brawl on the streets. It's not as clean as, I do one kick and you're down. This is getting up inside, protecting yourself, hammering away, getting punches blocked, some grappling on the ground. It can get it's gritty. It's gritty. I hate using that word, but it's gritty. It's also very violent and gruesome. That exceeded my expectations. We're talking decapitations. We're talking people getting stuck through the head with spikes. We're talking going inside people's bodies. Like, this is like, I don't think this is borderline, like, this would not even be rated R. This is like hard R. Right. Gore. Like, this is gory. This is gory stuff. So it's interesting that, first of all, it's interesting that Marvel went in this direction and said, screw the kiddies. This is not a kid show at all.
Right.
You know that from the first half hour. But it's interesting that they're letting themselves do this with a series like this, which gives you great hopes for them doing, obviously, Luke Cage. I'm so looking forward to what they're going to do with Iron Fist.
Oh, that's all I want. Iron Fist is one of my favorites, and the most recent run I did not care for, but Iron Fist in general is one of my favorite characters.
But they could do a Punisher series with the level of violence that they could obviously have showed in Daredevil. It's well suited for Punisher. They could do that. That would be well suited.
Sure.
And it's also great because there's multiple, obviously 13 episodes. Everything's weaving in and out. There's multiple. You have
hour-long episodes.
They're about 50 minutes.
50.
So you have the Russian mob. You have the triad, Chinese mafia. It's all over the place. Again, I'm only 4 or 5 episodes in, and hell, he's not even at his quote unquote quintessential red costume yet. Which is one of the things I liked about it, is that they're doing a slow build up. One of the things I will spoil is, like, even in the first episode, he's bare knuckling guys. Then I think by the 3rd episode, he's realizing, hey, I should be taping my fists.
Right.
So it's like there's a progression going on there. He's not even using weapons yet. Like, he's still discovering these things.
It sounds a lot. I mean, it also sounds similar to me to I don't know if you ever read it, but Batman Year One.
Well, supposedly there's a Man Without Fear series that this is based on, which is sort of the Daredevil version of that. Okay. Him just starting out, because it is starting basically almost new from the first episode. So, Ian, check it out. Basically, people listening have already.
Vonnie and I mean, we have every intention of watching it. It's just, we'll probably start it maybe this Monday, get a couple episodes under our belts, and we'll probably have it done within a week. I'm not much of a marathon TV watcher, though.
No, I only do like 4 episodes in a row. You have Vincent D'Onofrio, you have Rosario Dawson. We share a birthday, so we're connected like this. And you know what? I don't think they officially announced a second season, but I think they're going to do one because why not? You know what I mean?
The only reason I could see them not doing a second season is if they want to give more heroes a chance, or they want to intertwine the heroes with other heroes and kind of make a mini universe.
Well, they are trying to do the new Defenders with Daredevil and then Iron Fist.
You're right.
And then Luke Cage. And then, Jessica Jones is going to be the next series, I think, in the spring coming out. Or, no, later this fall, I believe. Maybe next year. Anyway. So, check it out. Daredevil. I like it. Marvel right now, obviously, is firing on all cylinders. And hell, I'm not even... I mean, I'm going to see it. It's going to be good. I'm not even looking forward to Age of Ultron in a couple weeks. I'm not even, like, 10 days away. It's not even on my radar.